Okay, we have said. Mr. Samba would like to get your response on the increment of the fuel pump price that was adjusted last evening.
Thank you very much, and I thank the viewers out there. You know, as a country, we are in problems, and the problem which we have is the current leadership of the UPND. They didn't have the governance plan when they were coming into government after 12th of August 2021. They promised the people of Zambia a lot of things. One of the promises which they gave to the people of Zambia, so the issue to do with fuel, he told the people of Zambia that the PF, they are blocked and they don't know how to reduce fuel. And using whatever method which he was talking about, that he can reduce the pump price of fuel below 12 kwacha to 4 kwacha. Now that they have an opportunity to govern and an opportunity to now exhibit what they were talking about, they have failed. Their thing now is arrest Bowman, arrest Kampyongo, arrest Rulinda, arrest Nakachinda. Them now it's about arresting now. They have forgotten about the promises which they gave to the people of Zambia. This issue of the adjustment upwards of fuel increment in our country, it's very unfortunate. It is very unfortunate in the sense that as Zambia, we have reduced ourselves to the beggars. We are not beggars. We have everything. God has given us, God gave us everything. The natural resources, talk about the diamond, talk about gold, talk about copper, and many other natural resources, even the waters which we have in this country. It is a blessing from God. Now, this government, they came into government, they brought very ambitious budget, and in that budget, they gave tax holiday to mines. As we are talking right now, those mining firms, they have accumulated something minus plus 2.5 billion. And that is the type of monies which we wanted to go and get from IMF. And where we are getting money right now, where we are getting money, the IMF based in America, where we are getting that money, the president for that country, he has now reduced the fuel in America. American fuel is now going down because the president has decided to give more subsidies to the people. And that is how government is supposed to work. That is how government is supposed to behave. Now, this government of Hakainde Hichilema, he wants to kill all of us. He wants to kill all of us. When you go to Mutendere, people are crying. When you go to Kalingalinga, people are crying. When you go to Chawama, go to Mandevu, name it. Go to Kabushi, go to Wengo, people are crying. Why? The cost of living now is going up, okay? Because of the adjustment upwards of fuel in our country. Going forward, we have no option. We have not only two suggestions. One is the president to resign because he has failed the people of Zambia. And when you fail, you have failed. You can't do anything about it. You have failed. And President Hakainde Hichilema, he has failed. Because first failure for President Hakainde Hichilema is failing to move from community house to state house. That is failure in leadership. Because we have a house called Nkwazi where we keep our presidents. But he has failed to move from community house to Nkwazi. That is failure in leadership. President Hakainde Hichilema, he has no respect for the people of Zambia. And it's up to you now, the people of Zambia, to decide, because this government is not taking us anywhere. You have witnessed unprecedented suicide deaths in these countries after 12th of August 2021. The suicide deaths which we have seen, it is unprecedented. And for me, I want to urge the body of Christ, okay, to come out and save the people. Come out and save the people. The things are difficult now. Let them talk to President Hakainde Hichilema. Let them talk to him. That's how you have failed. People can't failed to buy the 5.5 kg bag of minimum. Even the Kapamela he was condemning, and that cooking oil was condemning. People can't afford even Pamela today. But very soon you'll be seeing people dying in their respective homes because the food will be very difficult to find.
Yes, Mr. Zambo, don't you think their excuse is justifiable, where they said the reason for the increase in the palm price is because of the war in Ukraine? It's a global thing.
That is an excuse, and it's a lame excuse. You remember when we talked about global warming in our country? We talked about climate change. Hakainde Hichilema and the UPND, they started laughing at us. No, you have just failed. There's nothing like that. There's no climate change. There's no global warming. It's just a whole excuse. They even went further to condemn us on COVID-19, if you recall very well. How can we agree today that all these increments which we are seeing in fuel is because of Russia-Ukraine conflict? It is not there. It is not there. Let them just do the right thing. If it is Russia-Ukraine conflict, why is it that in America fuel is going down? Why is it that in America fuel is going down? He has just failed to govern this country. He had no plan. Even his ministers, all those ministers you see in UPND, they are just dunderheads because they have failed to advise their president. Ministers are supposed to be advising president, but these dunderhead ministers, they have failed to do that. So that is just an excuse, and they are not going to buy that. The only thing which you are going to listen, the people of Zambia, the thing which are going to go to their ear to listen is the thing of resigning, because they are not taking this country anywhere. They have failed. They had no plan. This is a proper Chimbui, no plan government. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sir Sambo.
Thank you.